Claiming to hate fame and all of its trappings, Ashley and Mary-Kate Olsen like to live in the shadows. But the public's fascination with the twins has only escalated since the 80s, with tabloids gleefully reporting their every breath. Speculation continues to swirl as to whether they'll ever make a cameo on Netflix's Fuller House. Plenty of fans and former castmates want the sisters to return to the franchise that made them famous, while some of their peers would prefer not to see them on TV or anywhere else. From strained relationships with former Full Housers to soapy scandals involving socialites, here are the celebs who can't stand the Olsen twins. George R.R. Martin. You'd think Game of Thrones' master scribe George R.R. Martin would be too busy thinking about White Walkers to have an opinion about the twins, but you'd be wrong. This rather unbelievable beef stemmed from Martin's time scripting on CBS's Beauty and the Beast in the 80s. The show was top in its time slot for its first season, but then a certain sitcom came out of nowhere, trouncing Beauty and the Beast in the ratings. Martin said during the 2012 Toronto Film Festival,
"This damn thing became a hit, and suddenly we were not winning our time slot anymore."
And he's hung on tight to those hard feelings like Daenerys to her dragons, saying,
"That's why I've always hated the Olsen twins, and still do to this day."
Lindsay Lohan. In 2008, a certain Mean Girls star allegedly slugged down a soul-bending amount of Grey Goose and terrorized revelers at celebrity hangout The Beatrice Inn, setting her bleary sights on a certain Ashley Olsen, according to the New York Post. As the story goes, Ashley was just saying hello to DJ Samantha Ronson, who was dating Lohan at the time, and that caused Lilo to allegedly yell, "Get your 15-year-old Full House ass away from my girlfriend." 3 years later, sister Mary-Kate may have been feeling old resentments when she allegedly dissed Lohan during Fashion Week in 2011. Us Weekly reported Mary-Kate flipped when she wound up having to sit across from Lilo, with a source claiming she looked so upset about her seat and kept looking over at Lindsay. John Stamos. The Olsen twins and John Stamos have a near-mythical feud that spanned several decades. In 2018, Radar Online reported that the 54-year-old actor had banned Mary-Kate and Ashley from his wedding, allegedly to punish the sisters for passing up on Fuller House. According to an insider, John says they're stuck up and unappreciative. He didn't want them around for his special I Do moment. As far back as 1987, Stamos reportedly wanted the actresses fired from Full House because they were big old crybabies. Like actual babies who cried. Stamos told People in 2015, "It was very difficult to get the shot, so I said, get them out." That is actually 100% accurate. Even recently, when the Olsen twins alleged they had no idea Fuller House was happening, Stamos wrote in a since-deleted tweet, "I call bull." Ingrid Newkirk. When she dies, Peter President Ingrid Newkirk plans to send her liver to France to protest pâté. But until then, she'll happily troll celebrities who wear fur, and the Olsen twins are no exception. In 2007, Newkirk devoted an entire website to shaming the sisters. An offshoot site by Peter introduced the world to the Trollsen twins, Hairy Kate and Trashly, and let shell-shocked visitors venture into the, quote, Full House of Horrors, which revealed the fur in its previously living form. Spencer Pratt. Here's a surefire way to tell whether someone hates you. They brag to details about the time they sold an embarrassing high school photo of you to the tabloids for $50,000. And according to People, that's something Spencer Pratt is particularly proud of. And that might be why Mary-Kate had nothing nice to say about Pratt during her 2008 appearance on The Late Show. Letterman called Pratt a worm and commented,
"He's not much older than you are, or maybe he is your age. How does he get to be so oily at that age?" Hard to know, isn't it?
It's a mystery to me.
The next morning, in retaliation, Pratt told Us Weekly, "I know I've made it in Hollywood when a famous troll is talking about me on Letterman. I forgive her though. She's had to go through life as the less cute twin, which must be tough." Lori Loughlin. In 2015, when word got out that Netflix was resurrecting Full House, most former castmates were quick to sign on to the project and sing the show's praises. But sources told Radar Online that Fuller House was marred from the start by behind-the-scenes drama, and a lot of it reportedly had to do with Mary-Kate and Ashley, who had yet to confirm whether or not they'd be returning to the show. The source claimed, Mary-Kate and Ashley are the only ones out of that entire cast that don't talk regularly. The rest of them have remained a family since the show ended, but no one can really tolerate Mary-Kate or Ashley. Lori Loughlin, who played Aunt Becky on the show, told Access Online, "It doesn't matter how much money they get paid, they don't care. I honestly don't know if they want to do it." Meanwhile, a source told Radar Online that the Olsens told producers they wouldn't return to the show because it wouldn't be good for their image. Nevertheless, the source continued, "No one really wants them to come back."